Hello everyone and welcome to part 4 of building this new world. Today the plan is to make this place look a little bit prettier, kind of fix some of the issues that we have going on. We're also going to check, now that this has been running for a while, we're going to check and make sure that everything is running as it should. Make sure it's optimized to run at least as good as possible. And then we're going to continue the web out. We're going to do that to start doing more exploring. To kind of start the process of seeing just how many products we're going to be pulling in of each ore so that we can kind of plan our factory out a little bit better. So yeah, and of course we'll continue our researching and everything too. So yeah, let's check our, see how our optimization's going. So this is only running at 89%. We need to check actually a little bit back here. So that's basically 100% there. Maybe we should wait just a little bit because we just started up the game. It might take a second to boot everything up, so we'll wait for just a moment. Let's check while we're waiting on that to see how our biomass is doing. So we're full up. That's good. We'll keep that. That's good. And we have still a little under 2 stacks left, so yeah, we're good there for a little bit, I think. All right, let's see. I need to grab. Well, I'm gonna grab some more concrete, and then we're gonna start extending this out a bit. This is probably still working. 3 minutes there. All right. Oops. It's probably pretty unlikely that we keep it at this height, obviously, but it does help us kind of get an idea of just how far we need to go. I'll take a look at our map really quick. I don't think I want to go any farther than this area. And kind of do this circle right here. So maybe to that, wherever this is. You can kind of look in the distance here and see it, I'm sure. Yep, that big one right there. pretty natural. We'll see how we feel about that. Alright, where'd the other one go? He's probably right underneath this. What happened? Did he fall? Did he kill himself? What happened? Oh, he's stuck. There we go. That was lucky. I mean, completely on purpose. Obviously. There's some more Caterium. Let's just grab this while we're here. That's quite a ways. I don't know, we'll maybe go a little bit farther. Yeah. Let's see what's just over this ridge real quick. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright. Now let's kind of see what we have along the way here. They're quite a ways, so probably we might be saving that actually for something else anyways. It's just a node, so it's not, or just a basically nothing that we're going to be able to use right now, or use for a large amount of resources. So really, we're not getting a whole lot on this one, which is fine. That's why we're doing this. We want to kind of get an idea of what will work and what won't, and what's going to get us the items that we need. Do now I'm going to do one that kind of goes right here. And I believe here we're gonna Oh no, we can't do that. Bear with me for a sec. The nudging in this game is something I'm still kind of getting used to. I know there's a way. Oh, that's what my problem was. I had it on a... Okay. So we have a snap first. Turn off the snap, and then one... I believe that's a 5 degree. So we're gonna do a 15 degree. Bring that down a little bit. Is that gonna be enough? Maybe we do 30. Obviously we don't want to do 45, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see what that does for us. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. And then we can come back over here. Two, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, it just snapped again. I feel like that's gonna, yeah, this one's gonna get, you know, a couple over here, and that one will get those. We won't use that steep of a curve or ramp, but for now, oh yeah, look at that. We'll be able to get those two. going to be good. We can always kind of do some measurements too. But I do want to kind of have this kind of connected in a circular pattern or outline. And maybe do several different ones, just depending on what's coming in or where it's at. Yeah, I think 30% is going to be perfect. That's gonna be cool. I don't want to mess with you guys. Go away. See how much this hurts. Not too bad. Alright, let's check these now that we've given it a little more time to catch up. So yeah, that's at 100. 100. 100. 100 there. 100 there. Ooh, 69 there. So something's holding that one up, and I need to see what. 100 there. 100 there. That's only at 50. So obviously not the most optimized. Let's see what we can do and what we can't do right now. So this is giving us 30 copper ingots a minute. That takes 15. That takes 15. So that's not the issue. This puts out 30 wire. It needs 60. So really I should have 2 of those for one of these. I am not super worried about that right now because I'm still getting quite a bit. That's at 100, we're good there. Already checked those. Yeah, I mean, if I find another node that I can, because there's nothing I can do to speed any of this up right now. But we'll see. Maybe if I find another copper node that can give me another 30 a minute, I can just pull that in to do another. Oh, I need to go over here just to do another line. Oh, still not the right one. This is what I wanted. Oh my goodness.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
Well, this is, I mean, I hate screws, I'll be honest. And as much as I don't want to use them, I'm just going to take it. Just in case. Because at least that cuts out a whole line. Not a whole line, but a whole constructor. Because see right here, we're having to go from rod to that. With this new recipe now, I'm able to do straight from the iron ingot into a screw. So it cuts out a whole machine. And yeah, this one gets me 40 a minute. The other one gets me 50. I'm sure it takes more iron in the long run, but less machines. Cuts down on factory space. And that's why we really need to go find those. And I'm getting ahead of myself because I was explaining that. Let's do some more research.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
All right. So it gives us a new ore to play with and some good technology that we can start working on. Nutrients, I don't have anything. Power slugs. Sulfur, let's do sulfur real quick.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
You guys have seen me fight. You know I need more defense tools because I'm not that good at it. So node-wise, this is the one that I want to do the most of. But we need to find this SAM. Caterium's going to be very helpful, so we're going to process some of that.
Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Yeah, we just go down this tree. So I need 50 ingots to continue on that. I only have 40. I don't know if I have any in here. I don't. So we'll keep an eye out for more Caterium. Grab it as we can. That's the sulfur. Oh, we have 50. Down I've used all those areas up. Now I have to clean my wiring up before I do this. It's in bad shape. I was not really taking the time to do that right. Shameful. Alright, let's do that real quick. Alright, let's start with sure there are better ways to do this, but the best way that works for me is basically do a pole per that way I know for sure that I'm on the right track. We're going to shut everything down. Perfect. Okay, so while everything's already down, let's just rework all this. Let's put that right there for this one, and right there for that one. All right. Same thing over here. Okay, so as long as these ones are all on the same path, I'm able to go, yeah, it's the same spot each time. So we're just going to kind of plan like we're just going to be going out this way. All right. I was thinking that was redundant. It's all redundant, it doesn't matter. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, since this one is on this line, here we go. Oh, that's right, that's good. basically what we do is we just create these lines. This one connects to this machine. This one connects to that one. There we go. You go right to that one. You connect to that machine. There. There. With limited connections, this just feels like the easiest way to make sure everything is powered up correctly. I really wish I could jump higher than that. We'll just continue that on over there. Perfect. Okay, so I know I'm not done over here just yet. I got one more I have to do right here. Everything should now be powered on, and I'm just going to use this guy right here to hit that. Okay. We have max consumption is 67. I know. And our capacity is still at 90. Okay, let's make sure everything turned on real quick. Looks like everything is green. Yeah. Oh, green. So we're going to go ahead and just get some deuterium going. It takes 3 for every 1 deuterium ingot, 3 ores per ingot. So we do not quite have enough for that. But at least we can get it going. Okay. I kind of feel like we keep going with this part of things while we're waiting. Oh, I need to grab more iron plates. This height might actually work out to be perfect. I know we kind of run into things a little over here and on this one, but we might be able to. We'll see. Of course, I should have grabbed concrete while I was out too. It's very possible that me wanting to bring everything in right there isn't going to work. But it's worth a try, right? We'll see. I'm probably gonna have to do some exploring here on without this part, so I can kind of let my my concrete get its numbers back up. But that's okay. I should be grabbing the stuff while I'm next to it too. Barely made it all the way out. We got some, hopefully some good nodes here. Did we get this guy? Perfect. We'll let that guy. Oh, he already got up? Yep, there he is. Alright. Let's grab this guy real quick. Course. That's fine. It doesn't like that I've already got something buried in the sand there. I think if we can get to these rocks, there's a couple nodes right there. I feel like that's pretty perfect. Yeah. Got like 1, 2, 3 nodes right there. I also haven't decided if these are going to be what's the word? Conveyor belt lanes, or if I'm going to be doing trucks. I guess a lot of it's going to depend on the amounts that we're bringing in for each one, for each kind, and what we have available to us as far as logistics goes. Okay, good. Something's growling at me and I do not like it. Yeah, I'm thinking if I can get one more that's going, well, we'll see. I think that's going to be pretty good, though. Okay. I want to go explore over this way. And since we need to wait for some of our stuff to recoup, this is a good time to do it, I think. Iron. We're going to grab some real quick. I notice that I'm out of iron plates, and I just want to make sure I can build some stuff if it comes to that. Go away. That was a good one. This is what they were guarding, I guess.
We hum a simple melody into the effigy, yet we hear no harmony. It covers the temple in bones and organs and limbs, yet ignores our bleeding wounds. Scripture is needed. Consume.
A familiar pattern is emerging in your brain. Please assess yourself for signs of concussion. If necessary, a replacement pioneer will be dispatched. Work must continue. Replacement delivery schedule estimate. Error, years.
So comforting. Can really feel the concern in her voice. Bird. Another one. Alright, so basically the edge of our desert right here. I didn't see that guy up there. Kind of have another oasis right here. Lots of plants. If I can grab that guy really quick here. Can't even build anything. I guess we got ahead of myself on this one. That's okay. Got some big boys over here. Seeing if I can build anything to help. Maybe skip that for now. Another big boy. We got a cave right here too. I just want to grab that real quick. I'm still not ready for caves. think we're going to pause on the exploring for a little bit and get a little more kitted out so that we're not constantly worried about something this big. Not even a big one. Let's see what we can unlock. So we've got some more parts we can do. Obstacle clearing is good. Jump pads is helpful. Oh. That would be probably a good one. These three, well, these two and this one I'm really wanting. And chainsaw is helpful, but not so much when you're in the middle of the desert. Let's do... Doesn't matter, we'll just start from the beginning. I think we can do that.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
I don't care what you call a mushroom, bacon, it's not going to make a mushroom taste better. Alright. So I know we picked up some parts that we can kind of silica would be nice actually, because then we can get closer to this. I think I have enough quartz. Oh yeah, I got a lot of quartz. Let's work on that for a little bit.
Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
I think I picked up some of those frames. I did, yes. Let's do that. That's going to make our life so much better. Oh, I need 50 silica. I forgot about that part. I got too ahead of myself. Let's see what I can make. Oh, yeah, I got plenty.
Blade Runners unlocked. Equipped to run faster, jump with greater force, and decrease fall damage that might otherwise have lowered your value to fix it.
Here's that concern again. You're so sweet. Yeah, we can open this too real quick.
Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
See how much sulfur I have left. Well, first we want to do this. Let's see what it's going to take us to make Blade Runners. 20 more silica and 3 rotors. I have the rotors. Can I make the silica? I might have just, no I didn't, I can't, because I did that other thing. We're gonna have to go find some more quartz. But I can scan for it now at least. That's helpful. Wow. It is far off. I think I saw some mini nodes around here too. Let's look at our map. Yeah, there's a bunch down there. We haven't even been that far. Bunch over there. So none near us, anywhere that we're gonna be able to go. Just yet. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves again. We're not gonna go exploring anymore right now. We'll just keep an eye out for that as we are exploring. How close is some Caterium to us? Oh, that's not bad. Let's see how just how close and accessible this is. Oh, it's a spider. I hate spiders so much. I really hate them. So not okay. Ugh.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Ugh, I hate him so much. I literally was thinking about creating some lore for this playthrough that I had amazing, like stats in Animal Friends so that I could just turn off the mobs. But that wouldn't be a very good representation of this game. So here we are. Goodness gracious. Okay. And I don't think I grabbed anything because I'm awesome like that. Yeah, I didn't. Come on. Stuck, I think. I need to eat something really quick or I am going to die. I'm betting it's up there. Of course it's gonna make me climb for it. Yeah, it's up there.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
We might have to check and see if that other one that's farther away is easier to get to before I try to head up that way. Yeah, it's right up on top of that hill. Let's chop off these leaves and I will get some actual building materials this time. Good thing too, because they were already out. bunch of these. Let's drop off some stuff that we don't want to lose. In the very likely chance that I die. Let's go ahead and research that guy really quick.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
I mean, I could almost get the rebar gun. That's very tempting. Because I really, really hate those guys. That's good to have too. Alright, let's go see if we can find this. This one behind us. I'm realizing I should have done something. I'm not too far. If we are able to get to it, obviously we're going to want to start collecting deuterium as much as possible. And having some miners on hand would be helpful. Grab these guys. Alright. Looks like there's some sulfur right there we'll grab while we're going. Oh, is this deuterium right here? Grab some of that too. That's 30, so that's only 10 ingots there. Limestone. Yep, never mind. That's okay though. Oh, let's grab this guy really quick. He mad. See if he's gonna make it over here to get me. He's not giving up anytime soon, is he? Here it comes. I thought it just stopped for a second. I really don't like killing those things. I just don't want to die myself. Got some more carts right here. Let's grab that. Take whatever we can get. Alright, so it might still be up there. But this time we're a little more prepared for that. There we go. Oh, there it is right there. We got a big guy right here. Ooh, he's a really big guy. I don't like this. Oh, that was close. Didn't mean to get that. Okay. Breathe a little bit. Wrong buttons. Wrong button again. And we're just gonna sit here and grab a bunch. Marker here. before we head back. Yeah, I mean, 3.5 stacks. That's pretty good. Let's see if this is sulfur over here real quick. Eventually we'll build something that's a little more realistic than that. More limestone. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, here we go. That is for sure. Love it. Just trying to keep unlocking stuff because that's going to make our lives easier all around. Is he following me? No. Everything's still going, so that's good. Some more leaves. Keep forgetting to turn off auto pickup. Okay, so let's check to make sure, so I don't do this again. It wasn't here, it was here. I need 50 silica, the frames and the rotors. Didn't say 50, right? We said 20? Yeah, 20. Okay, good. Okay. Huge. Look how much faster we are now. We do huge jumps. We're so much faster. That's gonna be so nice. See how we can just jump onto this. We don't even need ramps anymore as much. Lovely. Okay, let's see what else we can unlock while we have all this on us. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some more Caterium going. able to do that research here in a little bit. Okay, let's see, nutrients. I really need to find a... We need to go see if we can get a yellow slug. Quartz-wise... Some of this may still be kind of hard to do. What about sulfur? I still need a bunch of sulfur. Maybe we'll do the search for that next. Oh, look at that. 50 on the nose.
Research completed. Quickwire recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Zip line's nice. I'm not so worried about the stun rebar. But we should work on getting that 100 there. Okay. I think, yep, there's the yellow one right there. Okay. Let's see our easiest way to get up here. I love it so much. Now I know I got a bad guy over here, but hopefully I can kind of bypass him a little bit. Oh, there he is. Almost got him off. Can get far enough away, maybe he'll leave us alone. Worth it. Yeah, they're going back. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and do this guy. Power slugs.
Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards.
Power shards are huge. It's going to be very helpful. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. I just need 5.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Anywhere on the planet. Alright. So if I can make 5 of those, we could probably get pretty close to getting the rebar gun. These seem to be the most plentiful.
Research to develop the rebar gun is now available. When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting to the fix-it mission.
Love it. So I just need 50 of the reinforced plates, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, reinforced plates. And a bunch of those. So technically I could automate that, but no, not yet. And I really don't want to wait till I do to get that rebar gun. So let's make 50 of these really quick. While that's going, like I said, once we get this rebar gun, that's going to make exploring a lot easier because we can shoot from a distance and kind of duck and cover and shoot. We're going to probably go to searching for some sulfur. We really need to find some more hard drives, unlock some recipes, see what's available to us, because I really want to start planning the factory that replaces, and that really will automate even this part that we're doing right now. I think the first factory is going to be our main building tools, which is really everything you see right here that we can currently do by hand. Probably won't be doing quartz crystal or silica here because we don't have anything close by. Look at that, we can start making power shards, which will help us with the optimization of everything too. Alright, let's do the... I should be able to still do the rebar gun now. Yep.
Rebar gun and iron rebar ammo unlocked. Your ingenuity towards preservation of fix-it property has been noted. You earned a micro break. And welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
So refreshed. So caring. lot of sulfur in here too. Forgot about that. I had those. That's awesome. I really need to check here before I start doing any of that. What do we need for the space elevator? Why do you want to do that? Need 1,500 of that. $400 of these. 250 of those. And 500. Let's see if our concrete's filled up at all. Yeah. I think we go ahead and do that. And we're just gonna put that guy right on top of here, I think. Maybe. I was hoping that would work. Maybe I need to be up a little higher. Of course I can't reach that. I just need a flat spot, and that's the most out of the way area. Especially since we're not going to be leaving it here anyways. Oh, I had it. Oh, right there. Look at that. So cool.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
So there you have it. We are working to create a new world and make and get our people here. And I'm gonna do it. As far as I can tell, we're building a like a hyperspace loop for them to get here quicker. So putting up with Ada is going to be worth it. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock a couple things real quick here. Oh yeah, we know what we need for this. So we'll grab 200 of those, 500 of those, good there, 200 of those, and 300 of those. Wrong one. Okay, there we go. Good.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note, humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
You can tell she really means that too. Alright, so hey. Yeah, okay. Used up all my deuterium. That's not going to get me anywhere near to the amount of quick. Oh, it is. We need 100 of these. See what that unlocks for us.
New Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fix-It initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
That's a good plus. Alright, well, just seeing what else I can unlock here real quick. If anything jumps out at me. Could get that, which is helpful. Alright, let's see how much it costs to make a rebar gun. can grab some reinforced plates and make it right now. And then I have to make rebar too. Oh, it's right there. I'm just gonna make a bunch of it. Nope. Didn't mean to push that. Perfect. Pushing the wrong buttons again. Love it. So now, let's go test it. Here we go. And look at that, 2 shots. Amazing. Alright, I think that's pretty good for today. We made some progress on our how we're going to be finding and bringing in our materials. Got this big boy going. Oh, look at that. Started some started getting some more things unlocked. Made this a little bit nicer. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. So I think next time we'll be starting to calculate how much we're going to be bringing in so that we can calculate how many different machines we're going to need, decide what level this is going to be on, what methods we're going to be using, and then start building the factory right out here. Alright, so if you have any suggestions or things you'd like to see, any questions, please let me know. But otherwise, I'll see you later. Bye.